Hey folks, this is Jason. Today, we're diving into some of the most anticipated upcoming games. We have sequels to beloved franchises, new entries from top developers, and some exciting indies on the horizon. Before starting, consider supporting us by giving a like and subscribing to the channel. Let's start with Solasta 2, a game that promises to build on the authenticity and flexibility of its predecessor. Developed by Tactical Adventures, this PC exclusive is based on the D&D 5th edition rule set. The original Solasta charmed us despite being overshadowed by Baldur's Gate 3, thanks to its genuine role-playing experience. With its upcoming early access release, there's buzz around its improved story and characters. The mention of a sandbox-like structure where players can freely roam the lands of Neokos is particularly exciting. Next up is The Outer Worlds 2, being developed by Obsidian Entertainment and published by Xbox Game Studios. This anticipated sequel will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. Obsidian aims to expand its satirical sci-fi universe with new planets, inventive weapons, and a more detailed stealth system. There's some speculation about potential delays, but if everything goes as planned, this follow-up promises to be twice as long as the original. Moving on to Borderlands 4. Developed by Gearbox, this game will hit PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and Series S, and PC. The fourth installment in the Borderlands series is carrying a lot of expectations. The trailer shows new bad guys, characters, and environments, though it's hard to tell what's genuinely new. Fans, including myself, are hoping for some significant gameplay changes to revitalize the series, which has been feeling repetitive lately. 6 years since the last mainline entry should give Gearbox plenty of time to refine their ideas. Let's hope they deliver something special. Another intriguing title is Demonschool by Necrosoft Games. Scheduled for release on PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and PC, this game combines a Persona-inspired aesthetic with turn-based strategy combat. It's been delayed a couple of times, but is now looking promising for a 2025 release. The game's unique blend of 2D and isometric pixel art with PS1-style 3D bosses makes it stand out. It's exciting to see fresh, retro-inspired visuals executed so well. Next, we have Monster Hunter Wilds, developed by Capcom. This action-packed game will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, and PC. Monster Hunter has come a long way, and Wilds looks like a true successor to Monster Hunter World. It's expected to feature expansive sandbox maps, grand visuals, and spectacular beasts. Monster Hunter World opened up the franchise to a broader audience, so expectations are high for Wilds to continue that trend. Fable is also making a comeback, developed by Playground Games for the Xbox Series X and PC. It's been over 15 years since Fable 3, and resurrecting this series is no small feat. The new trailers promise a fresh visual style while maintaining that British whimsy. We haven't seen much gameplay yet, but it will be interesting to see how the original's focus on freedom and choice translates to a modern release, especially without Peter Molyneux at the helm. Then there's Elden Ring Nightreign, developed by From Software. Building on the success of Elden Ring and its expansions, Nightreign is set to be a co-op roguelike. Available on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and PC, this game features faster-paced, action-packed combat and a focus on repeated runs rather than the slow exploration typical of the original Elden Ring. Despite its different approach, fans are likely to welcome more Elden Ring content. Clair Obscur. Expedition 33 from Sandfall Interactive is another game generating buzz. This role-playing adventure game will be on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Combining turn-based combat and fantasy elements, this game draws clear inspiration from Final Fantasy. Sandfall Interactive is a relatively small team, making a big first impression with this ambitious debut. The team's prior experience at Ubisoft adds credibility to this promising project. Next up is Moonlighter 2 from Digital Sun. This sequel will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. True to its roots, Moonlighter 2 continues the gameplay loop of running an item shop by day and dungeon crawling by night. With enhanced 3D graphics and more nuanced combat, the sequel appears to elevate its predecessor's engrossing formula. Upgrading the town and NPC shops adds another layer of charm. Lastly, we have Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines 2, developed by the Chinese Room. This much anticipated sequel will be available on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Xbox One. Given its tumultuous development history, including a change in developer, there are doubts about its quality. Known for their atmospheric horror, the Chinese Room's new role emphasizes their ability to deliver on quality and ambiance, but leaves questions about gameplay. At least if it's riddled with bugs, it'll be a faithful successor to the original. That wraps up today's episode, covering some exciting upcoming games. I'm Jason. Be sure to check the show notes for any links or articles mentioned in today's episode. Thanks for joining, and catch you next time.